guys, welcome to AusGamers. You are here with Stephen Farrelly. I'm just going to run you through some gameplay. This is me playing as the Kraken in next year's forthcoming asymmetrical multiplayer game Evolve, which I had the good fortune of going out to Turtle Rock Studios to play and learn more about. We played pretty much every map that is going to release with the game, and we played through all of the game modes. This particular mode is called Rescue, and what I'm currently doing here is you start the map off with a bit of a head start to the hunters. So it's best to really get out there and start eating the wildlife so you can get around to evolving. You saw there that I just knocked over a tree. That's one component of the game that works against the monster. They're big, they're lumbering, and as soon as you do that sort of stuff, it pretty much alerts the hunters to your basic area for them to come and take you down. But as you can see there, I've managed to evolve relatively quickly. It's not too hard. Like once you get to stage 3, it does take a little bit more, but this is a pretty nice map to be playing this type of game on and to get that sort of head start. This is just one idea as well. All the maps have different weather systems and day and night, so no map is ever really the same every single time. And as you can see here, it's just a really great example of how gorgeous this game is. So what I've done is I've managed to locate the survivors. They're the guys in purple. Now they're capable of actually fighting back on their own, but they were being extracted and looked after by the hunters who had found them first. So I've managed to kill one of them. That lightning strike that I just used there is one of the most devastating moves in the game, in my opinion. I almost solely use the Kraken because of it. Just a big death from above, just crazy electro charge, and the hunters have the ability to avoid it, but I also have the ability to control it. And the higher up I am, the better the aiming system I can implement. So I've got the hunters on a bit of a back foot here, as you can see, but what I've stupidly done is gone after 2 of them together, and those harpoon traps are the most annoying thing in the game, in my opinion. We'll talk a little bit more about the human side of stuff a little bit later, but this particular video I'm going to concentrate solely on the hunter, the monster, and how that all plays out. So they've actually managed to work themselves into a better system of retreat, and they've brought me into sort of a narrow area that I can't really get much of an advantage over them on. So I'm going to go away. As you can see, my health is really low. That health will remain at that point throughout the rest of this particular round. However, I can still go out, and as you can see, the blue bar above my health is actually my shield, and you can replenish your shield just by eating the wildlife whenever you want. Staging up, of course, will make that shield get bigger. Now this is another relatively devastating move, and what I kind of realized after a little while with this particular game mode is your best bet is to not engage the hunters where possible. So it's all about just finding the survivors, and you can see there in the top left I now only have 3 survivors to kill to win, but my health and shielding are low, so I've gone off and rejuvenated a little bit of that. However, I got here a bit too late, and they managed to extract the 3 survivors that I was here to try and kill, and it resulted in a hunter win. However, with that being said, let's go into another round where I became victorious. It seems like the snow is a little bit heavier this time around. I'm not sure if that's just a product of the openness of the spot that I'm at. So I've just fast-tracked my staging up, and this is just a massive skirmish that I'm going to let you guys basically watch and see how it plays out, just so you can sort of get an idea of the chaos that actually happens. But just keep watching the hunters, because they still do manage to do some pretty sweet teamwork. But as you saw there, I just managed to do the lightning strike from afar again, and this is a great one. You know, all the way over there, and I just killed that survivor in one fell swoop. It's such a devastating move, and you can actually eat them once you've pummeled them to death, which I have done plenty of times in the past. It's sort of almost psychological at a point, especially when you do it to the hunters. So I'm going to retreat, regroup. I've managed to kill one survivor, but I've still got plenty of health there, as you can see. Now, just kind of looking around the map here. Sometimes it actually is a little bit difficult to locate wildlife. They're not always lumped together in one spot. There's a bit of humor I wanted to show everybody here. So this is a downed survivor, and she's just begging for help while I pummel her to death. Sort of a little bit cruel, but the game is actually riddled with a lot of that dark humor there. And that's another one. Straight up instant death. Just pummel her to death. Daisy's going to come in and try and revive her, but that's not going to work out very well for Daisy. And I also have the ability to go off and evolve, which I'm going to do so that I can come back stronger. With only 2 survivors left, they effectively don't really have a chance. And I am leveling up the Lightning Strike, as you can see, and Aftershock, which is the ground-based electrical area of effect charge. And as you can see at this point, it's pretty much over. I've only got 2 survivors to kill, and I learnt my lesson from the last game. And that's the beauty of Evolve. It's not specifically about direct conflict between the hunter and the monster. There are other ways to win and lose, and these are all built around the unique modes that Turtle Rock has brought to the fray. And it's just another reason why it's really worth hanging out till February next year. But sorry hunters, it looks like this round belongs to the Kraken. Thanks guys, that's it from me, our AusGamers here. Please stay tuned for more on Evolve coming very shortly, and watch the latest trailer.
What could have done this?
Apparently, the things we were hired to kill. This is the greatest team of hunters ever assembled. We were hired to protect the most valuable colony in the Far Arm. Or at least it was, until these things showed up. They're big and getting bigger, and they just had half the planet for breakfast. This is no longer a wildlife problem. It's a full-scale evacuation. Gear up. We're going in. Prey is over 2 stories tall, heavily armored, and real ugly. They can breathe fire, fry your ass with lightning. And that's just the ones we know about. These things think they're at the top of the food chain, but they haven't met us.